Good morning. Y'all know I cannot let this slide. So, real quick, I got like a quick testimony. Do y'all remember this plant? This plant right here, my blackberry plant. Y'all see how big it has gotten? Quick testimony. So this plant almost died on me, right? And I'm known for having a green thumb, okay? And I'm used to dealing with succulent plants or whatever. Cool. So I said I'm gonna try something new. I want something that's gonna pour back into me. Baby, this plant went through a drought. It went through a full raining season. My friend Kay got a farm, right? I'm calling her, girl, my plant about to die. I'm like, it's turning brown, the leaves turning orange. I don't know what to do. This, that, and the third. Like, I'm panicking. So she's telling me what kind of soil to go get to help feed the plant, all this kind of crazy stuff. And then she was like, are you pruning the plant? And I'm like, well, I don't see no weeds or nothing like that. She was like, no, getting rid of the dead leaves. So I don't know. I just had a little moment. Got started getting rid of the dead leaves, breaking it, doing what I need to do. And I just kind of had like a aha moment. She told me, she was like, in 5 years, this plant gonna be producing at least 19 to 25 pounds of fruit each year. And each year, as this plant get older, the more fruit is going to bear. So I just thought to myself, I couldn't help but to think like, dang, when it rained too much, the plant started to die again. I'm like, when it was dry, it was a drought, we had no rain, it was still trying to die. So I'm just thinking to myself like, Lord, sometimes you got to cut us. Sometimes you got to break us. Sometimes you got to take us through that rainy season. Sometimes it may be a drought, whether it's in our bank account, love, or whatever it may be, emotionally, financially, stability, physically, whatever that situation is. But we got to be patient. It was to the point I got on K nerves so much going to her. She done ran out of advice to give me. So I had to be still. As I continue to be still, the plant, I will come out here to grow sometimes, and sometimes it looked like it wasn't growing. So I'm like, I don't even know what else to do. Have you ever went through that season in your life where you feel like you're doing so much and ain't nothing really still happening, and it's like it's just you and God? Nobody, you can't run on nobody else. They give you advice, you take it, and it work for a little bit, and sometimes it don't work. These are one of those moments. So I just told myself, I was like, Sannchaz, you're gonna have to start speaking life into this plant. So my family thought I was crazy. Every day I got off work, baby, I would come out here in this backyard and I would literally tell this plant, you gonna live. You gonna survive. You gonna thrive. Literally, I'm gonna have to post a video out. This plant was like a baby, literally like these two right here. I said, oh, you gonna live, you gonna survive. I'm gonna speak life over you. I come prune this plant every chance that I get. These are some of the dead leaves at the bottom. But baby, you will live. You are above and not beneath. Beneath. You are the head and not the tail, baby. And you're victorious and not victimized. When I tell y'all, the way this fruit tree has been growing, I'm almost speechless. This makes me happy, but I still have not stopped speaking life into this fruit tree. Out here pruning this morning, there go some of the dead leaves that I picked up off of it. But sometimes you got to go through a little bit of pain to get to where you going, baby. But you just got to remember, you cannot give up. It's just be you and God. You got to speak life into yourself. Listen, all right, follow his steps, be obedient, and definitely be patient. This about 6 months into working. This plant almost died and looked like this. I did everything that I possibly could. But when I decided to be still, listen to God, and speak life into this plant, baby, I'm going to get that 15. I'm going to get that 19 to 25 pounds of fruit. You better believe that. Child, this is just something that was on my spirit this morning because this plant is continuing to grow, and it's been raining a lot, but it's still been growing. I've been worried about, do I need to water it? Then Mother Nature been taking care of everything you need to take care of. So you're going to go through the cycle. You're going to have those moments where you feel like you just want to give up. And you almost was out of here. But, babe, I'm telling you to be strong. And all those moments where you feel like you getting broken, that you done broke down, you feel like you dying or you on edge, you got to be steadfast. You got to keep going. This is a long video. I didn't mean for it to be this long, but this was on my spirit. And I just had to get it off. So that person that's going through something or in the challenges season in their life and it's just you and God, baby, that's the best time. That's the best time you'll get all your answers and you're going to see your growth. All right. And it may take a little bit of time, but you're going to see it. You're going to see it. Look at my plant. I'm done. But y'all should know my country ass is so excited. I'm gonna get a blueberry tree. I'm gonna get a few more raspberry, but I'm gonna see, can I take care of this one? Because you know I'm from the country and I'm used to these naturally growing in a. Oh yeah,